What is up, everybody? It's Razor, and we're gonna go poop on the Lost Giant because we have a +4 battle axe, and we just like begun the game. I've been playing for less than an hour, and yeah, but I mean that's partially due to the reason that I did beat the whatchamacallit's ass. This weapon is a 250 damage weapon, and normally if you're playing this game regularly and you didn't kill the pursuer, then maybe you'd have a +3 weapon if you really knew what you were doing already, just base level knew what you're doing. But this is some end game crazy meta shit. I don't even know how to unlock that door. And oh my god, this undead giant. Oh, you're gonna get so shit on. It's not even funny. His face looks like a butthole. Don't say organs that allow you to make sounds. Mm. This is the OG amygdala. He was ripping his arms off before amygdala was probably even a thought. Oh my god. What a ridiculous amount of damage. What a stupid amount of damage. I don't like your shit. Stop it. You're an asshole. Stop bullying me. That is the most just like, oh my god. Holy, just the oh my god. Oh, that is the, I don't know why I find this so funny. For some reason, it was just like I took that first hit, and I was like, oh, this is like fighting the cap. This is what happened when I fought the Captor Demon the first time, when I was probably about 30 levels over leveled, and I came in with the Dark Knight Greatsword +3 and killed him in about 4 hits. This is essentially the same thing. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I almost feel kind of bad now. Because that was just like, I got hit too, which, oh. Well, shit. I spoke too soon! Fuck! Oh my god, don't tell me I'm about to die from these guys. Just talking shit about the undead, about the lost giant. These guys are just like, no, you can't talk shit about him. He's our bro. Just, that was so like, oh, it was like a repo situation, but if they came, like if you were like repoing a car, and you just came in with these big ass motherfuckers, like just these two jack dudes. If you came in with Brad Castleberry and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then you had Jake Herbert with you too, and it was like you kind of walking like, I'm sorry we have to do this, but we're gonna have to beat your ass for your car. And he's just like, no, dude, like, I bet that undead giant, I could have just asked him for the soldier's key, and he would have seen me and be like, you know what, dude, not really feeling my ass getting kicked today. You can have it. But I was like, sorry, dude. My boss, he says I gotta beat your ass, and I almost regret just, wow, he really just, wow, oh my god, that was kind of sad. Wow. That's really interesting. Okay, so usually if you didn't kick the pursuer's ass, you would fight him here. And if you were new at the game, you'd get your ass beat a bunch of times, and then you'd be about to beat him because you summoned some guys in. And then some shitstick shot the ballista and killed you at the same time as he killed the pursuer, and you're like, wow, you're a dickhead. And he's like, sorry, bro. And that's how that plays out. So yeah, it's usually really good when you're about to kill the pursuer and you've been stuck on him for like 5 hours because you suck at the game, and then one of your guys just your teammates that you just summon in kills you because the combination of you being oblivious and him being oblivious equaled you dying, and that is the Dragon Lake armor set. It exists. It's a thing in the game. Not really anything super crazy or good to really talk about it. I don't remember when I start this episode. How long is this going to be? I don't know. Shit. But yeah, just... Yeah. It exists, it just exists. Like, it's there in the game. It's in the coding. It's a weapon. It's on the weapons list. It's there. There's nothing special about it. Neither is this battle axe, but I really wanted to use a battle axe. Which is... Yeah, usually don't really use axes. But now I have one, and I am a bit of a psychopath with it, and I go around killing everyone. Okay. I'm here for the bird to pick me up, the giant eagle. Ooh, just like Lord of the Rings, bring me to Mordor. You know, shit, man. Like, this is the exact same scenario as in Lord of the Rings. So we're trying to get to Dragon Lake Castle. That's why we have to go kill the 4 great ones. Why don't we just have the Eagles bring us to Dragon Lake Castle? Like, why didn't Gandalf be like, "Yo, Eagles, we're trying to save the world here from crazy-ass Sauron. Fly our asses to Mount Doom." Was it Mount Doom? Or to the big-ass mountain in Lord of the Rings. I'm like, yo, okay. Like, yeah, let's go. Let's cut maybe about 7 years off this trip. Have the movie be maybe about 30 minutes of Sam complaining that the feathers itches balls from the Eagles, and congratulations, you had the 30-minute what should have happened version of Lord of the Rings. Would have been some good stuff. So, since I don't remember how long this episode is, and it's probably about under 10 minutes, definitely under 10 minutes because I started with like at 53, so it's like 5 to 7 minutes. I'm just gonna go kill the Dragon Rider, and then I'll end it there. Killing the Dragon Rider will allow us to go to somewhere, Undead Copse, something like that. That's a fun little area. Probably get invaded there. Seek thy king, something. Seek last king. Let's see. Probably should do a little bit of weightlifting, get our strength up, and get some dexterity in there. And, I don't think you sell Titanite shards. Yes, you do. You have 10 of them. Ooh, yeah. So, 1, 2, 3. I need 6. I think. I only get 4. So I'll get 3 then. Because I'll bring it to +2. Actually, how good is that mace compared to the one I have on me? I want to know. Alright, so 120 B and E, that's pretty decent. Scaling. I will not waste your time, good sir. 145 off the bat. And this is a C and an E. So I think they'll be better. Or the mace might be better in the long run, not really sure. Well, I'm not actually using any of them, so why do I care that much? Oh, we're gonna upgrade this one's army. Yeah, gonna have to use some souls.
I'll be around if you...
I know you'll be here. You'll be here the entire game. You don't have to tell me that over and over again. Soul. Ooh. One thing that did interest me from Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 2, and I only really thought about this now, because I always kind of thought about it, didn't in the back of my head, but why did they go from using humanity to human effigies? I always thought that was really weird, because humanity is what powers the bonfires, So them not really having that would... I think she left. And yeah, there she is. She is over there now. Like, power is what powers the bonfires. So how does that work? I don't know. That's something I've really thought about. Yeah, I'll also show you guys something that doesn't make sense. Just one thing I really like about the Dark Souls games. And I think Bloodborne a little bit too. I think it also applies to Bloodborne. Did I go the wrong way? Probably. Yes, I did. I'll show you something in a minute. Probably once we're able to teleport back there. Because I'm going to get an item that I'm going to teleport back to, whatchamacallit with. Majula with. This is just another string thing, right? Somewhere. There's another one here. Does it really stay open the whole time? I think it shuts. I don't know. The sluice shuts. Soul of an Undead, Broken Thief's Sword. Not going to use... Well, I'll use the souls eventually, but not using the sword. Okay, so we're about to come out here. I'm going to show you something really interesting. So, we got here. Got to hide. By going through a tunnel, sewers, that led us here. Now I don't have to kill this guy, so we can get a slightly better view. But just remember that. So look at the damage. This is why we upgrade these maces. This is why we do this. Alright, so we came. I don't think you can see Majula from here. No, you can, yeah. So that's a pretty big distance. How does that equate to us walking there? Now, some people will be like, "Oh, well, it's a video game, so not necessarily everything like corresponds to it being the same distance away." However, in Dark Souls 1 and I think maybe in Bloodborne, everything is the same distance away. So you can, when you go from the when you look from the Firelink Shrine to... Shit, I'm trying to think of good areas to say it from. Or there's a part when you're in the Darkroot Garden that you can see the boss of the area, Moonlight Butterfly, and that is the actual distance from that point. It's not just like a little thing that appears there. That's the actual distance. That's how far away it is. Every time you see something, that's actually how far away it is. None of the parts of the map, unless underground, overlap into each other. However, this game does that. So if you walked in a circle that would lead you into another area in Dark Souls 1, that area would actually be blocked off. You would actually see that area there, and it would be there. I don't know if I can say it right, but... Okay, we're gonna get a couple hits here. Not dying to you, though. That was just really shitty play on my part. And then we get the Sublime Bone Dust. I really feel like we're gonna get fucking invaded. Whatever, we'll keep playing on until I end this session. And from now on, we'll go offline. That Sublime Bone Dust just lets you... Want to come over here? Just increases the strength of your Estus Flasks. And you can see the boss. Oh, also, another good example of what I was just talking about is if you stand from Majula and you see the fortress, that's definitely not the distance from there to the fortress. That's a lot farther away. However, if that was in Dark Souls 1, I guess as I can make it a bit clearer, if that was in Dark Souls 1, that would be the actual distance from there to the fortress, from Majula to this fortress. That long-ass distance... Sorry, I had to fix my headphones again. That long distance would be the actual distance that you would have to walk in-game to get to that area, unless you teleported there, like in Orlando. Alright, so this part's a bit of an ass. This guy's a bit of a bitch with the sword. He's kind of annoying. Now all her to fall off. That also works. Yeah, I don't like this part. You have to fight two of these at the same time. Woo! Almost died. Not going that way yet. Yeah, so what these levelers are doing, you've probably noticed that whenever I kill the enemies in that room or area, these levelers pop up. And what they do is they raise the platform where the boss is so you have more space to fight them. Because if you don't do this, you fight them on this little pillar, you'll see these rise up now. Yep. First time I did this, did not actually notice them popping up. And I believe I fought him and killed him on the smallest little, like, platform. And that was not easy to do. What? What? Whoa! Okay. That was a bit wonky. That was a bit strange there. I was getting damage when his sword was already down. That's never happened to me before. And I've always done that same exact thing. Well, that's the first death. Took about an hour. That's always how I encounter those guys, and I never really had a problem with it. Actually, I have a question in my head. Can I stun them? Oh, this guy doesn't come back. I forgot. Just gonna run past these guys. You don't have to kill them. Whew, hi guys, what's up? Had fun. How the kids? Ooh. I've always found those big sword guys, along with the Drake Knights, to be really annoying. There's something strange about not necessarily these guys, the big ones with the shields. They're okay. The ones with the maces are okay. But these guys with the swords and the Drake Knights that you find near the end of the game have always had really, really weird, like whenever their moves reset, like they can instantly just keep swinging their weapon. It's always been weird. I've always had trouble with these guys, but yeah. There's only 2 of them? I thought there was 3. Always thought that little platform should break. Look at this thing. It's not connected. I always thought that was going to be a troll, so I'd always jump across it. Do I really have them all connected? Do I? I think I do. I really thought there was another one here. Doesn't matter. He's not a hard boss. Yeah, I got all of them. Okay, we're good. At least on one side, you can't fall off. hands are sweaty. I don't know why. These guys, nothing difficult has been up here. Ooh. So yeah, that does 300 and something damage, and this axe will do a lot more. So, regular hits, we're doing about 200 damage. That's 235. 266. Actually, I think it does more. Or no. Oh, we're hitting the shield, that's why. Or really? Okay, I guess the axe. Oh, it's because we're not much of a call it two-handed. So two-handed. Do 228. And oh. $266. Wow, okay. Yeah. I thought this man's doing medium lot damage because he's armored, but I guess not. Interesting. I know depending on the armor, their different armors have different resistances and stats. So guys who have big, bulky metal armor, maces and clubs and those weapons work really well against them. Then more fleshy guys, stabbing them to death and cutting to shreds works better. Like this bonfire, go talk to this woman. She'll move. Oh, guess that's Bloodstain. She'll talk. She's like, oh, I do miracles and stuff. And you have to talk to her. And yeah, that's what she'll just say. She'll move back to that room where we kind of forked off to go to where we are now, the Hyde's Night place. And yeah, that was a pain in the ass when I first played this game. I did not know that you had to talk to her so she would move, so she could go to that room, so she could cast a miracle, so that she could go to the undead copse. I had beaten like every other guy at that point. Beating the spider, I had beaten the sinner, and I had beaten, I think, the rotten. And I was like, how do I get to this place? And I had to actually look it up, and then I found out, and I was like, wow, that's stupid. Gonna level up, get a lot more stamina and health and strength. We're just gonna make ourselves just overall better human beings. Just by 20 each time, so 5 would be an extra 100 health. Or, no, that's more than 100. Or is it 5 or 30? I thought it was 20. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? So yeah, that's about 100 extra health. That's some good stuff right there. 100 more stamina, and we need to just keep getting more swole. I'm actually gonna have to look up the requirements for the weapons because I don't remember what they are. So what weapon are we now? Or level are we now? Player status. We're level 37. We've been playing this game for an hour, and we're literally at the beginning of the game. We've killed 3 bosses. To put this in comparison, I was at the end of Bloodborne, and I was like level 50 maybe. I'm now level 90 because all I've been doing is Chalice dungeons. But I was like 50 when I killed Murgo, like 50 or 55. Really low level. You can level up really quickly in this game if you know what you're doing. Play your cards right, you don't lose souls. There's a good chance of like 120 something, or probably even higher. Not because I kept dying and like farming souls from killing people over and over again, but just because it's so easy to get souls in this game. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. That was about 20-ish minutes, so it's not as short as I thought it was going to be. Please like, comment, and of course subscribe. I really like playing this game. I haven't played it in a while, finally getting more used to it. And yeah, it's cool to reflect on this game, Bloodborne, and all the other games. Going back, you really see what was messed up with them. And I'm sure if I go back to Dark Souls 1, that'll be impossible to play, because that's slower than this game. But yeah, please like, comment, and of course, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. I don't necessarily know what I'm going to do on the next episode, though. So, we'll have to see. Bye.